Hey, everyone! Welcome back to Solution Station, where we break down complex ideas into simple tips you can actually use. Today, we're diving into something super cool and actually very powerful: mind mapping. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by your study material or just didn't know where to start, trust me, this might just change everything for you. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so first, what exactly is a mind map? It's basically a diagram that helps you organize information visually. Instead of writing notes in a boring list, you write your main idea in the center of a page, and then you branch out with related points. Kind of like how a tree has branches, right? So imagine your brain is trying to store a lot of ideas. A mind map lets you lay them out in a way that's way easier to see, connect, and remember. And the best part? Your brain actually loves images and connections, not boring pages of text. That's why this works so well. Now, you might be wondering, why does this even work? Great question. Mind mapping takes advantage of how our brains naturally process information. Our brains don't like long lists. They like visuals, colors, patterns, and connections. When you draw a mind map, you're actually activating both sides of your brain, the logical side and the creative side. That means you're using more brain power. It helps with focus, memory, and even motivation. Plus, it just feels way more engaging than plain notes. Let's be honest, sometimes we all just get bored of staring at black and white text. Let me walk you through how to actually create a mind map. It's super simple. 1. Start with a blank page. Put it sideways like landscape mode. That gives you more space. 2. Write your main topic in the center. Let's say you're studying biology. Write biology right in the middle. Make it bold. Maybe draw a little symbol or use a color. Make it fun. 3. Branch out with big topics. From biology, draw lines outward to subtopics like cells, genetics, ecology, and so on. 4. Add details under each branch. Under cells, you might add smaller branches for nucleus, mitochondria, cell membrane, and so on. 5. Use colors, images, and arrows. Color code each branch. Maybe use green for ecology, blue for genetics. Add tiny drawings or symbols. It doesn't have to be fancy, just enough to make it pop in your memory. 6. Keep it neat but not perfect. Don't stress about making it look like art. It just needs to make sense to you. Let's say you have a test on World War II. Instead of just reading your textbook over and over, you can make a mind map. In the center, World War II. Branches, causes, major battles, alliances, leaders, aftermath. Then add details like Pearl Harbor, D-Day, Axis powers, Winston Churchill, and so on. Suddenly, you're not just memorizing facts, you're seeing how everything connects. That makes it way easier to remember, especially when you're in the exam room. Okay, real quick, here are a few things to not do. Don't make your map too messy. If it gets cluttered, your brain checks out. Don't just copy from your textbook. Summarize in your own words. Don't ignore the visuals. Even a small drawing helps you remember faster. Also, don't try to mind map everything. Use it for stuff that has lots of layers like science, history, or planning essays. Now, a few tips to make your mind maps even better. Use highlighters and colored pens. It's not just pretty, color helps memory. Try apps like Xmind or MindMeister if you prefer digital tools. Explain your map to someone else. When you can teach it, you know it. Review your map often. Even just 2 to 3 minutes a day can help it stick. Look, studying doesn't have to be boring. And it doesn't have to be a struggle. Mind mapping turns studying into a creative process. It gives your brain something to play with instead of something to dread. So, the next time you sit down to study, give it a shot. Just grab a paper, draw a circle, and start branching out your ideas. You'll be surprised how much more you understand and remember. And hey, even if your first map is a mess, that's okay. You'll get better at it. What matters is starting. Alright, that's it for me. If you found this helpful, you already know, give it a like, share with your study buddy, and subscribe for more brain-boosting tips right here on Solution Station. Thanks for watching and happy mapping!